We build in technology into it, so very much educational technology is key to what we do at Gliston International Academy here in Abuja. We have two branches, the primary and secondary, here in Abuja, and our kids have been immersed in a lot of emerging technologies from the get-go, and have been involved in spearheading and leading the technical technology deployment and development around the school, from planning to actually making things happen and making sure our young ones have the requisite knowledge and skills for the future workspace.
But when I've talked to people who know about you, they say you are one of the few people who is trying to build an army of young tech entrepreneurs, young tech enthusiasts, people who want to turn their careers around by taking on new opportunities in technology. How do you get to that point where you are trying to empower young ones?
It's quite surprising that people are saying I'm trying to build an army of young tech ones, but I think I saw the opportunity that we could just make the difference. Being a younger person, knowing what's happening around the world, and knowing what's happening with the technological spaces, especially with the emergence of new technologies. We just saw the opportunity, and we kind of joined in the team from the get-go when it started. Whenever you look at the developed world and here in Africa, you see so much difference, and you want to think that, oh, you could do small differences, no matter what, even if they're baby steps. So it's kind of the kind of principles that we try to adopt, because you can't really change people at the get-go, but the best way is to take those baby steps I mentioned. So I think that's what kind of got me going.
When we talk about emerging technologies, when we talk about these new skills that are being given to these young people, what are we talking about?
We're talking about new technologies that we see that are making waves around the world, and things like blockchain, AI is a hot topic. Robotics education, it's kind of the key focus of what we do. We're quite strong with robotics education at our school, because we've had successes, and we've seen the possibilities, and our students also growing in leaps and bounds into this kind of technologies, STEM-based courses. So we make sure that we just empower them in all those things.
Your students recently competed at one of the biggest robotic competitions in the world. It took place in Dallas, Texas. Tell us more. What did you and your students do there?
We happen to represent Nigeria at the world's largest robotics competition held at Dallas. Last year we happened to be there too, or we were opportunity to be there, and also this year we happened to be there. So it was a kind of a series of processes that you go into, from you registering for the competitions and getting the kits, getting trainings, and also passing inspections. We're the first school to represent Nigeria in the world's largest robotics event, and we happen to have our kids happen to, and ourselves too, we happen to got a lot of experience, because it's a wonderful experience when you see diversity of people all around the world, especially from the opening ceremony where you have the parades of nations, and I can't better describe it, but to say it's like the Olympics, when you watch the Olympics parades, so that kind of goosebumps feeling, that kind of inspirational. It's a wonderful. I mean, I don't have words really to really describe, but it's a life-changing experience, especially for people that really want development to happen in the tech industry or in the robotics industry, because it opened doors for a lot of opportunities, networking, collaborations, problem solving. You all see them there, and the facets that it includes. So it's a really life-changing experience.